Yeah, I think that's a great question. I think that's always a way to make healthier choices when you have to grab and go. In terms of, having access to having kids have calories in their backpack, there's great choices for protein bars. If you are reading the labels ahead of time, you can find some great options and having those always as a backup so they're not feeling, ending up at the vending machine buying candy just because they need calories. I mean, kids are so active and they do need energy. So having those on hand, I think is great. It's like I never travel without like 4 or 5 protein bars in my backpack because I just don't want to
I'm
get
the
stuck
same
in an
way.
airport that has junky food and no good options. I really, for morning sources when you're grabbing and going, the Starbucks sous vide egg bites are a pretty good option. That's a great source of eggs are a great source of protein. And you mentioned Chipotle, which is I think one of my more preferred fast food.
Thank God you said that because you were going to make me nervous if you said it wasn't because I eat there multiple times a week.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can really make good choices. You can get a lot of protein. There's an offering of a lot of vegetables. They're fresh. I think that's a great option. And then even for your vegetarian listeners, combining a lot of the foods they have, beans, rice, corn, you can really start to build some complete proteins with their offerings. So I think that's actually a good option. And then for athletes, if they really have high demand, you can double up the proteins. I feel like it's quite a flexible option. So, we've got to do what we've got to do. If we can find choices, they do need calories, so carbs are good for them, but it's hard to get enough protein when you're at the sandwich shop. You can get double meat, but you still may not be getting the protein needs that are matching their output and their remodeling. And they're actually in a building mode. So they don't just need the maintenance, they need the remodeling plus the build. So they really do have high protein demands.